Hey guys, Prince of Macedon here, and I'm gonna play some Fortnite solo. And I'm adding my commentary later, so I already know what happens in this video. But yeah, today a new update just came out for Fortnite, so it took like 20-30 minutes to download the new update, and that made my previous replays all obsolete. But prior to this battle, I actually won a what do you call it? A victory royale in solo. Had like 8 kills or so. But anyways, this is gonna be my second victory royale in solo. And yeah, that's a bit of a spoiler, but at least you know what's gonna happen. And yeah, typically I like to do live commentary, but here I didn't record my commentary, so you're gonna see the video footage live. You can see how I played. So I think for this one I picked Camp Cuddle, I think, for my drop point. But yeah, I just love playing solo. I mean, I like duos, I like squad, but in solo you know that you're responsible for the victory or loss. But a lot of times it's hard, because sometimes you get people jump next to you, and it gets really hard to win like that. But yeah, there are 100 players in this game. This is a battle royale, no teams, and you can see I actually have a Gears of War character. This is Kait Diaz. I also have Marcus Phoenix, but I found out when I got his skin, he is huge, so I think he's too big of a target. So I opted for Kait Diaz. And if you guys play Gears of War, you would recognize her. I think it's part 4, part 5. But here, this is going to be my first kill. This guy comes up. He has no weapon yet. We both just dropped here. I took the gun from that point, so he had no gun when he approached me. He thought he could hit me with his melee weapon. In some games, your melee weapon's pretty effective, but in this, if you don't have a range weapon, and the other person only has, or the person has a range weapon and you don't, it's bad news. So I was able to drop him, or her, I don't know what they are. But this is a cool spot. There's tons of loot around this Arctic looking area. I gotta say, I like this Gears of War skin. I got the Gears of War bundle, which came with Kait Diaz and Marcus Phoenix. But I think for this game I prefer the Kait Diaz skin here. I even got the matching backpack for my character here, and her skin actually does kind of match the terrain for this Arctic area. But with Fortnite, the terrain will change a lot. You got a tropical setting, you got an urban setting, you got jungle setting, and then you got this Arctic looking setting. So it's pretty diverse types of terrain you'll encounter in this. So there's not any real skin that you can get that will make you camouflage in all terrains. So it's like, whatever. So just get a skin that looks cool to you. But yeah, I had a great time looting this area. There was nobody in this area except for that first person I killed. I will see a few more people here, but for the most part I get left alone, so I can get all kinds of weapons and ammo. And it's really sweet. And a little sad note, you know how if you have the PC version of Fortnite, it'll record your replays for you? Well, I tried recording one of my replays with Fraps so I can add commentary to it. Unfortunately, for some reason on my computer, it lags. It lags too much when I try to record from the replay files. So for me, it's definitely best to record the battle session as it happens. And yeah, I saw a wolf like 10 seconds ago. I just said, screw it. He probably was chasing after someone. And such a great game. Someone gave me a crap for playing Fortnite on my channel. I don't see what the problem with this game is, guys. It's a shooter game. Graphics are great. It's free to play. I mean, quote-unquote free to play. You could absolutely, benefit from paying money, though, especially for, like, the Battle Pass. And real talk here, I have paid for one of my skins. Alright, so yeah, whenever I'm playing, I like having the AR, the assault rifle gun, and also a sniper gun. I don't care much for the submachine gun, but I guess if you're inside a building, it's pretty effective. I can just aim so much better with the gun I'm holding right now. So at this point, there's only 39 players left, and here I switched to my submachine gun to kill that wolf, just because I don't mind wasting ammo on my submachine gun since I don't really plan to use it in battle. And that freaking wolf knocked my shields down by 15%. No big deal. But again, it's relatively calm in the areas that I'm in. Like, I'll see some guys that like out in the distance at points here, but for the most part, I'm free to loot this. But that's the beauty of this game. With 100 players and with such a big map, it is possible that you might not encounter people like immediately. Sometimes you do. Like when I dropped, I encountered one person immediately. But like right now, you can see there's this big lull in action for me here, as I'm just, you know, picking up all these munitions, making my character stronger with the arsenal. But yeah, as we're waiting for some action, are there any Gears of War fans that are watching this? Like, I haven't actually played Gears of War myself, but I definitely know of it. It's definitely a very popular title. But I typically don't play shooter games, but for this, you know, my friend kind of got me into it, and now I'm kind of hooked, to be honest. And it's so easy making videos for this game, because you can just log on, play a quick battle royale, which lasts like about 20 minutes roughly, and then pop out a video. And there I can hear a vehicle in the distance. But I'm more interested in just getting more ammo, more goodies. And yeah, you can see I can't even pick up gold anymore. I'm already at the max gold. It's 5,000 pieces of gold. So I do want to start spending my gold at some point. Honestly, I just never find a use for it. Like, I can go to some vending machines or talk to some of those NPCs and spend it. It's kind of like building. You know, I know building's beneficial to you, but I haven't built anything in this game yet. I've had this game for almost 2 weeks now. And yet you can see stuff happening out in the background, like there's that freaking car right there. That guy's just kind of spraying and praying. So that guy's gonna drive off into the storm, or I guess the sunset, if you want to be dramatic. And yeah, if you're not familiar with Battle Royale, there is a storm that comes from the outer side of the map, and then periodically it'll tighten and shrink so that it forces players to move. And then, say 15-20 minutes from now, like, whoever's still left on the map are going to be face-to-face with each other because the storm shrinks so much. So yeah, it's like the movie Battle Royale, or even Hunger Games, where they force players into contact by controlling the weather. So at first I didn't like the storm, but if you didn't have the storm, there would be times where, you know, people would just be camping out and nothing would happen, and these games could last forever. So I think the storm is it's a necessary evil. And it does make these battles more exciting. Yeah, as it forces you to be you know, mobile. I was trying to hug that wall right there. And trying to just look around, make sure I don't run into somebody by accident. And this town right here has tons of crap laying around. But I've learned from experience that there's usually people that just kind of linger in that area. But hey, you know, it's only a game. You might as well just kind of go in there. Now, when I play in a squad, I play a bit differently because I'm afraid of actually dying. Because if I do die, then it doesn't just affect me, it affects everybody. So, I'm a lot more cautious in squad mode. But in solo mode, man, I kind of just go for it. So, sometimes, you know, it depends. You know, I try not to be stupid either. But here, you know, if I die, it's whatever. That is such sweet sound in my ears whenever I hear those treasure chests. The wrong tacos. Oh, kind of random, but in another battle, I actually encountered a room with a bunch of green screen everywhere. So it was made for people who vlog. And I already forgot where that room was, but it's so funny. It's so funny when I ran into that room, because somebody who created this map goes, "Hey, let's make a vlog room." You know, as a homage to the I guess social media influencers. That guy built immediately. Goodbye, Rocky Reels. So you can hear the gunfire in the background. And you can hear someone running close to me. So here's if I turn around. And that skin was a Kratos from Gods of War. So kind of funny having Gears of War and Gods of War in that little piece of action right there. But that guy was unfortunate. He ran right to the top there where I was already standing. And there's a guy web slinging back there. I don't know if you saw him or not. But there's all kinds of good weapons up here. You hear that? That's web slinging. So I'm currently out of the storm. And I did take a few hits right there. I wasn't really concerned. It don't hurt my shields. And that guy acts like the new Spider-Man movie just came out. He's like slinging all the way to the gas station right there. So I'm just gonna try to get some high ground here. And I hear gunfire. Like, not sure where that was directed at. But I was pretty sure that guy was still in that gas station. So I was trying to keep an eye out on him popping out, so I can just shoot at him. And that gunfire was pretty close. It seemed to whiz closer to my head. But you can see it's right there above the canyon right there. So you can see him right there. That's another person. But I was trying to hit his head from here. But this first shot is going to dip a little low. See, it hit the cliff right there. The edge. I wonder if the real Kait Diaz would have made that shot. But I have made shots here over 200 meters. And it got me an award for it. That's pretty sweet. So that was a nice way to get out of there, because I didn't know if I was going to get sniped or not. And there's a guy right up there. He was in front of me. I saw him run across the screen again. So what I need right now are shields. So I was looking for some shield potion at this stage. And yeah, that town's definitely alive with gunfight, gun battles, whatever, gun activity. But I really dig the skin that I'm wearing right now. These freaking birds, man. A lot of times when you see those birds fly across, you get them mistaken for like another player because it happens so fast, and sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. So at this stage, there are 8 players left. You can see that on the little mini-map. Now there's 7 players left. And it's gonna be around here where the final battle will take place. But there's still plenty of time left in this battle. But I do know that the storm will shrink around this this cabin. And yeah, there's nothing upstairs. But it sounded like some guy was shooting at the cabin. So what I wanted to do was get out. Da 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 da. And there was an airdrop back over there with supplies. So there are 5 players left, including myself. And at this stage, I only have 2 kills, so not many kills in this battle for me. Look, there's a guy right in front of me. Do you see him? He had no idea I was there, and when I was playing, I didn't see him right there because I was too busy, you know, focusing on playing, that I didn't notice there was a guy standing right there. Hear that tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock? That means the storm's gonna shrink again. Or it's gonna shrink in a minute. This is funny, but like here, I heard the gun sound. I wasn't sure where it came from, but we saw him already. He hasn't moved yet. He's still in the same spot. Oh wait, sorry, that's somebody else. But he's right there. You see him? He's right there. So he runs into that log cabin right there. I probably should just pan to the right, or strafe to the right, and then shoot him because he didn't seem to be moving that much. But I definitely could have wasted him earlier because he had no idea I was there. But yeah, he's keeping away from the windows for the most part. So 4 players left. So me and whoever's in that cabin, plus 2 others. And that storm has decreased the size of this map significantly at this stage. So more gunfights happening. And here, look at that. That guy's offering his flank right there. Like he was there like a second ago. He's right there. And that counted as a headshot, even though I wasn't really aiming for the head. So now it's just me and then one more person. And this always seems to happen. You know, I'll usually get 2nd place or 3rd place in these solo missions. The solo battle royales. I mean, not always that high, but right now it's just between me and this guy to be crowned the victor in this victory royale solo. But he went down there into the water, so I was trying to reposition myself so I could hit him. And then here I took the opportunity to raid this, and look, there's a golden gun right there. I couldn't see it when I was playing it, but I totally should have switched for that because right there's a good shot. I think my golden gun would have taken him out with that first salvo. So he's in the water, so I try to splash down, see if I can hit him. But I don't see him right there. But he is right there beneath the dock. You'll see him to my left right there. There he is right there. And when I was playing, I didn't see him right there. But I knew he was around there somewhere. So that storm is going to flush him out for me. And then, bam, managed to whack him. So I'm going to display my 13 previous victory royales, now 14. But that was a very fun session. And then going to return to the lobby. Yeah, when I play this game, it's fun. The gameplay is awesome. But I've gotten addicted to just checking the item shop every day, periodically throughout the day, and looking for new skins. But right there's my solo winner from yesterday, before the update. And that was a great win that I had. I had like 8 kills for that.